Hello, Commander.
Stakes here. This is going to be the real question coming in.
It's literally going to come down to these first, like, 3 rounds, honestly. And the reason I say that is entirely because of momentum. This is the match, the last match, the final big show, Big Daddy, the final Baba Booey. You can see it in the drawings. These boys are sweating. Daxi saying, LL. Oh no, he's surfing. He's surfing on the haters. All right, we appreciate it. So the reason I say that it's going to come down to these first 3 rounds is because of momentum. If Fierce 3-0s Yokozuna in these 3 rounds, that's a statement. That is saying we are in control, you are wrong. If Fierce does the exact same, then there might be a bit of a fight here, in the sense that, like, I don't know why I have no audio. There is audio, right? Well, I heard a little bit of something, but it's very quiet. Anyways, it's gonna, okay, Voxel with the auto shotty guns, shots ringing out, but I mean, honestly, they're just kind of mindlessly wall banging. Fire your cursor isn't disabled. The only way to do this, they set the cursor use the virtual. Feral going hard. That was clean. Hang on. Ooh, that flash was nice. Completely blinded Taiga, man. Adaxi's gonna get Taiga for free. Wow. That was a statement. Holy Jesus. Okay, we didn't get an entire opportunity to talk about it, but let's look. Feral, Adaxi, Adaxi. Feral went fire, and they're going to go shopping. I like that they're going shopping. This is good to see. Yokozuna is going to be flustered now. They just got dealt a 7-1 round. Put your mouse in the middle of the screen. Okay, so, yeah, they're basically, they just went shopping, essentially, and they're grabbing everything they can. Look at this. Grubber, Igmar, Grubber from the defensive side. They get it. That was perfect. Fierce are on fire. They are feeling these rounds now. They are in a groove. It's going to entirely come down to whether or not Yokozuna can break the momentum. It is going to come entirely on, it's on Yokozuna to lose this match now. They have to make the magic happen. The casters are talking about how Taiga could have made some magic happen. He got flashed into the next map. Boy got flashed. He got that wall bang, and then he started kind of reorienting, and like this random guy in like these weird medieval clothing went up and went, "Oh, you're finally awake." That man got sent into the next round. As yeah, Taiga got just racked sadly. So let's see how Yokozuna do on Dome, because here, this is a simple one. Oh my, yeah. Oh my. This is a very, very simple map. And it's going to entirely come down to these engagements. Now, obviously, looks like Fierce is thinking of going castle, which I appreciate. I want to point out, and this is just after the casters have finished their conversations, they are both in favor of Yakazuna winning this game. They do acknowledge that Fierce did get into the grand finals last round, but so far, it is 1-0 Fierce. Right now, it is 1-0 Fierce. Okay, looks like Vortex pointing out that Ruins has a nice line of sight into OBS, which is a very good point. That's very important. Yes! Big yes! From 3. Oh, it's a donut. Oh yeah, shout outs to Mr. Donut. Great production guy. Very, very hardworking boy. Very hardworking lad. It's a donut person? What? Oh, he's got a hat now. Oh my, he's so classy. What a classy lad. What a classy boy. What? Oh, it's a monocle. Oh my. That is one classy lad. My, oh my. It's a surprise donut. It's a happy donut, man. This man knows he's up 2 rounds. He's about to go 2 rounds. Anyways, so yeah, a lot of lines of sights and crossfires here. But it looks like the attackers are prepping for a castle push. Absolutely no desire. Well, no, there is a desire to possibly go obs, but I don't think it's nearly as powerful as I think the defenders are going to kind of give it credit. We'll have to take a look here. It is a 3-2 split. Digray and Adaxi going to be going for obs. Wallbang's just going out because XD Lamau. Adaxi says hi, and Floggle immediately panics and runs inside. And we have a 3-stack on Castle. There is no one in Castle. Now, that doesn't mean that Makis on the op is not going to get himself a potential pick. That's going to be the kind of the name of the game. It's going to come down to Makis and his pick game, because right now, he's in a great spot to watch Castle, but he has to be careful because Marbles is rotating into obs. Adaxi and Digray are set. Molotov goes out. Feral gets in. Stars on the bar. The op whiffs. They now know that there is a mop in play, and they know it's somewhere from ruins. Feral's going to rotate the castle. Maybe try and catch Makis. Doesn't get Lobster. Lot of trading going on. Lot of trading. Marbles goes down to the leg roast. Gunshots. Floggle. The rotate was clean. Holy cow. Floggle goes big. 2v4. Fierce is fighting to keep the momentum. And now Yakazuna. They're feeling it. Ooh, Molotov. Flashbang XD. Sabers is all that Feral has here. And frankly, I think the name of the game that he should be trying to do is get picks, but stay alive. If he loses that Saber, they're going to have an incredibly difficult time trying to get themselves into these next 2 rounds. Or this next round here. Gun trades. Oh, and he gets him! Voxel with the Igmar. They keep their power weapon, and they're going to chase down. Yep, they're going to get that Saber. And now there are 2 power weapons for the defenders coming into this last quarter, or last half of this first, or let me try that one more time, but in English. Here we go. The 3rd round of the first half. There we go. Now that's proper conversation. All right. Well, on paper, it looked like a great idea, but man, our boy, it wasn't Lobster, but that rotate was so good. They pushed in obs, and then they just gave up on looking behind them, and that rotate through from pit to obs was so good. It caught 2 of them. They weren't ready. They just weren't ready for that, and as soon as that was over, man, it was done. It was done. All right, so Stars and Marbles talking about maybe dropping Storefront instead of just jumping in. It's good to see that there's still a lot of conversation going on in the attacking side, especially with a 1-1 round like this. The momentum can get a little bit awkward. It can be weird when suddenly you're not, that from a 7-1 to 3 to potentially a 3-0. Adaxi talking about all the bathrooms. Yeah, he's saying we got to be careful of these bathrooms because there could be an auto shotty sitting in there. Because frankly, I'm the guy that sits in there with the auto shotty because I'm looking for my Reddit gold. Casters are probably talking about the capability of defending storage, which is true. It doesn't look like there's going to be much of a defensive storefront, which is quite... I mean, it makes sense, frankly. Arcade / shed is really all the points that the defenders have to cover to make sure bomb is able to go off. And yeah, just based off of all of the prepping that is going into this. There's some barbed wire, but the Molotovs. Actually, let's talk about that for a second. The Molotovs that the defenders have been throwing so far have been pretty good, all things considered. Like, there was the one in Castle which didn't catch. I think it was Vortex as he rushed in. but not the end of the world. No, it wasn't. It wasn't Voxel. Voxel was the one with the no. Floggle was the one with the great rotate from last round. We have to give credit where credit's due. Floggle was fantastic with that rotate. Voxel just wants to die, doesn't he? He's just playing. He's risking it. And here we go. So they're gonna go upstairs, and Marble starts opening up shed. Okay. Oh, they're checking for the drop. They see that the door is closed. They're both wall banging. This Stars is on the roof. Okay, they're all on the roof, and they're just kind of opening up the... Yeah, so they're opening up storefront just to make sure that they can hop in safely. Probably do a safety smoke just to be careful. They still have the Grubber and the Igmar from last round, I think. Or from the first round, it looks like. And it looks like, yeah, it's just going to be a storefront drop. Good flash, and we got 2 inside fridges. All of the defenders have backed off into, again, that teller and arcade area, which is what was expected. Lobster stays alive. Oh, geez, but Taiga Man doesn't realize about the hole inside the teller's window, and I don't think they caught him for free, but they get him with minimal damage on their own side. Makis trying to hold a clean angle with that mop. Smoke more or less whiffs. Machine guns go burr. They're trying to figure out... Oh, okay, flashbang. It catches Lobster, but Lobster's back again. Everyone backs off. Molotov goes in. 55 seconds. They're going to have to make a play here, but they're not sure how to push Makis on the mop. They're not sure. They got 45 seconds left here. Another Molotov. Farrell's going to go hard. Gets another Molotov in, but he's in. Gets killed off by Floggle. Makis just goes hard with the mop. 3 on 3. 35 seconds left here. Was that a grenade or was that smoke? That was a grenade to clear the barbed wire. Okay. Defuse. Fire goes off. It's a very awkward position. They need to get someone to cover the door. Wow. Oh, hang on. Here comes Lobster. Lobster sneaking in. Stars hears him. Stars gets him. Big deal. Big rotate. All that's left is Floggle and Makis. They're going to stick it. No, the kill. Oh, my God. Oh, okay, we're good. Floggle wastes Daiga, but Stars cleans Floggle at the very last moment and gets him with 1 HP. Look at that health bar, boys. Look at that health bar. Whoo! 1 HP. 1 HP. Oh, Floggle ran out of ammo. Oh my God. Floggle ran out of ammo and is why he didn't kill off Stars. That is the only reason. Their entire round came down to literally 1 last bullet, and Floggle didn't have it in the magazine. Holy Jesus. You don't want to know what's truly terrifying? You want to know? When you're trying to mag dump someone and you hear click as your mag goes empty. That is by far the most terrifying thing imaginable. 1 HP. Wow. That's the big one. That was a big round because that literally came down to the gunfights. That came down to that bomb location and the rotation. Lobster got nothing on that rotate. He was not a free kill because technically speaking, Stars thankfully hurt him. But if Stars had not hurt, Stars went hard. Stars went hard and literally won them the game. And then, I mean, poor 1 bullet. That's gonna haunt that man at least for the next 2 to 3 weeks. That sucks. Anyways, here we go. It looks like we're gonna have a dock and potentially servers push. Let's see what happens. Oh no, hang on, storage as well. It looks like the defenders are going to be stacking up for a storage defense, but however, the attackers are actually preferring a dock, maybe servers push. So we'll see. We'll see. The teams did switch, by the way. So we now have the Fierce, the guys that won 7-1 in the last map, now defending, and we are going to have a Yakazuna attack. Whew. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the comments down below if you guys are enjoying these kind of things. I frankly like it a lot, and I'd love to get your feedback as to how this whole thing is going. Give me some criticisms, give me some positives, you know, whatever you think would help make the overall experience more enjoyable. So that way I can do this better, and you can enjoy more due process accurately and accordingly. Flares go up just in case they get power, which I respect that. Yokozuna is... They're sneaking their... Look at this. They are... Oh, yeah. Okay, now the good news is Fierce is spread out. They were not stacked up on that storage door, which is good because now Stars is... He's not going to catch them immediately, but he might get overwhelmed. It's going to entirely depend on how Stars and Marbles react to this push. You can see here, they are stacked up entirely for this dock push. They're entirely stacked up for this dock push here. There's the breach. Stars rotates. Ooh, good Molotov. It breaks the assault in half. Stars is going to get caught out. Does he catch him? No, does not trade. So Lobster is able to get in. Another smoke comes out here from the opposite side. Attackers are now in. Stars might have crashed out because they're down one player. Gun trades. Farrell falls over to Voxel. Makis is going to be going hard. Jesus. Fierce is just falling over and dying. Adaxi with the auto shotty does nothing with it. Absolutely wasted the auto shotty on that. And they're going to go shopping. Auto shotty for free. Adaxi did nothing with that. Not that he didn't land his shots potentially, but as we can see, no one on the attacking team fell over and died, which is huge. That was a clean secure for the Yokozuna team. So this is going to be the big... These next two rounds, yeah, casters are talking about it. You can see the circles. They're talking about how Adaxi started to rotate and got nothing with that auto shotty. Frankly, I mean, he probably wasn't going to be able to do all that much just because of the position. I don't think he was really expecting the attackers to be there. And D-Gray, ooh, big middle face. Not too happy about that. Little bit sussing. He's a little bit sussing. But yeah, that was clean. That was just a clean push. They were not expecting that dock rush. Which, hey, we appreciate. That's the kind of creativity that you're looking for a grand finals contender, you know? Fierce have been doing very well with their engagements, but overall, I would say probably in terms of the kind of the weird and wonky, you know, going out of their way to be unique with their assaults, I think we've been seeing a lot more creativity coming out of Yokozuna, frankly. But we'll see. Here we go into Dome. Now, again, this was the round where we saw Yokozuna take their first point. So we'll have to see what they plan to do. And it looks like, yeah, casters are talking about an observation push. Because last time we saw Fierce push through Castle and Obs. However, the rotate through Obs pretty much killed their entire momentum. And then, yeah, just didn't go too well. And it looks like they're talking about a potential Obs push through jungle into ruins and just not even bothering with castle. So, ooh, they're going to be using a wall breach here. That's an interesting round. I always love to watch how the different teams kind of want to approach a situation because normally you have your standard quote-unquote meta style, right? But with that being said, let's take a look at this. Oh, hang on. Pit push? Pit observation push? Question mark? Yeah, take a look at this. We're seeing a pit observation push. 2-3, yeah, pit observation push. Okay, so we'll have to see how this goes because defenders might be trying to hold castle here, which would be a big deal. And if they're not careful, that could really, really mess with them. That could really, really mess with them. Alrighty. 5 seconds here. This will be, I mean, each round is incredibly important for each team, for both teams, obviously. However, the biggest thing is the attackers have that auto shotty that they can use either on this round or the next one. Castle gets opened. Farrell is sitting in Castle. Adaxi is sitting in Obs. D-Gray and Stars are sitting jungle. And Marbles with the mop is sitting in pit. And here we go. They're going to be setting up, sending themselves two, again, remember, it's 2 pit, 3 obs. All right, door is open on obs. They are, wow, okay, let's take it. This is really interesting. Take a look at this. Nobody in obs. No one is defending obs whatsoever on the Fierce side. They want Yokozuna to push into them, and they want to get picks through that. Adaxi's got the leg roast, so he's hoping to have that line of sight on the door. However, Voxel, Makis, and Teigman are going to be trying to push in. Okay, here we go. Adaxi's going to get caught off. Easy. That was so clean. That was the cleanest engagement that they've had so far. Gunfights everywhere. Marbles falls. The op is now free gain for the attackers here. Absolutely destroying Fierce in this round. Auto shotty? No, just combat shotgun. Molotov connects, but it doesn't matter when half of your team is already gone. Feral and D-Gray. All that is left. Feral now finds Flog. Flog falls over, though. Feral's still alive. Castle's going to be open. Combat shotgun goes. No, it was Makis that gets them. D-Gray gets Teigman. They now know where he is. Bomb starts getting touched. And he falls over. Flashbang gets him. Wow. Wow. That was disgusting. That was absolutely disgusting from the Yakazuna team. Yeah, they're talking about it. You can see Adaxi is talking about how the pit push was so clean, got him for free. They gave up everything on the obs to try and defend pit, but no one was covering Adaxi from ruins, and that push cleaned him. Looks like the players went shopping. They grabbed the mop. They grabbed the AK or the KR, excuse me, and the Igmar. So, yeah, it was on Adaxi to get that first kill. He started to, but no one was protecting Adaxi. No one was protecting Adaxi. The poor man got left in the cold, cold ruins of pit. 2-3. This is the first time since last map that Yakazuna have finally taken on, and I'm a bit worried because this is usually the make or break situation for Fierce. They have to win this round, or it's my opinion that they are going to crumble and lose the rest of this match entirely based off of the energy and the momentum. Because this is the first time they're really getting tested for a match point win, and if they cannot rally, they are going to die. C-Store. We saw the defenders of this last time on Yakazuna come into a really crazy gunfight. It literally came down to one last bullet. So I'm expecting that to not happen this round. I don't think we'll have nearly as crazy of an upset. But I like these grenades. Look at those grenades for attacking. They just want to clear and flush tellers. Ooh, look at that wall breach. That's interesting. Yeah, I like that. I like that. So I think they're going to be trying to check for an arcade push. So maybe storefront, freezer, office, arcade, storage. The only problem that I see with that is that leaves, depending on how they want to push, unless they try and split push, that leaves the defenders to just yeet Molotovs into bomb, and there's still cash money, frankly. They won't have to worry about power, which is good. But that'll be interesting. That'll be really interesting to see what they plan to do here. Gearing up as we prep here for what will be the last half round of this, or for the last half of this map for the players here. We did see a bathroom, or we did see the wall breach. So I'm thinking that, okay, yeah, it looks like they do still want to maybe set up for storefront based off of, I don't know, these you can literally see how the notifications and the markings for both teams have kind of settled down. The energy and hype from the first two maps have really started to sap the players, and it's going to entirely these are the make or break matches right here when both teams are, you know, they're feeling it. They're definitely feeling it. Wall breach. Okay, that's an interesting wall breach. That will segregate the bomb from the defenders if it comes down to that kind of situation. So maybe they're planning to push shed, bathroom, get the lights, and then push into bomb. Perhaps. We'll have to see because, okay, very key thing. Defenders, everything from the south, from fridges down, they don't care about. They have no desire. Okay, Floggle lets the team know that he is running the auto shotty. They definitely heard that gun sound. And he's going to check the pit. Doesn't see anything. Voxel goes to pit. No, he's not. No, he didn't fall into pit. Okay, never mind. I was going to say, did he fall pit? But no, we're good. Okay, Makis with the mop. Wow, they've got a lot of defender weapons here. Holy cow. They've got both of the power weapons for the defenders. And that's fine because I think they still have the saber just in case they need it. Floggle is in. Look at his position in office. Pharaoh gets caught out, only takes half damage or half health, so he's okay, but he's still hurting. Trying to have a gunfight here with Voxel for tellers. Adaxi's in a pretty good rotate position, but Makis is waiting for him. Floggle's Look at this. Floggle is waiting for that door to get open. Oh, and there's the mop pick. There was the pick that they were looking for. They're going to start coming in now. It's going to be on to Adaxi. Adaxi's ready for the rotate. Door goes open. Floggle starts to rotate around. Adaxi's waiting. Adaxi is waiting. Yeah, the casters see it too. It's going to... Grenade catches nobody, but that's fine because Adaxi has to just try and catch Mapex. Or Mapex, God. Makus. Molotov is good. Doesn't burn. I don't know, it catches them a little bit, but the defenders are trying to figure it out. Adaxi must be sweating freaky bullets right now with how close this is, how long he's been winning here. Another really good Molotov. He catches Voxel with it. That was so big. Random wallbangs. Stars gets obliterated by the auto shotty, of course. D-Gray was getting some really good wallbangs. It's coming in. Do they know about Adaxi? They don't know about Adaxi yet. He's been sitting here for so long. Here comes the push. Adaxi, it's going to come down to this. Can he get the shotgun picks? There goes the first one to Falago. Adaxi goes so hard. Let's go. Holy Jesus. Adaxi, he has this. Oh, my man. This man better start looking into stocks. He's got diamond hands. The patience was so good. After 2 maps, Adaxi trying his best on the rotates, getting caught out in the weirdest positions. He goes so hard on such a critical map, ties it up. Let's go! Holy cow. Mom, get the camera. That's a highlight reel. Diamond Hand Adaxi. Diamond Hand Adaxi. Holy cow, that was hot. My man went so hot. That patience was incredible. That patience was incredible. For $2,000, for $1, for a chance to get $2,000, that man looked at the clock and that man pulled out his lawn chair next to that door and he said, "I'm good, boys. Don't even worry about me. I'm good." That was clean. Holy cow. Adaxi showing that Fierce is not out for the count this time. And here we go. Ajax Pasture. This one, yeah, it's all about the mop in the hallway, man. That is such a big deal. It's all about the mop in the hallway. Depending on how the players want to play this, they can either just give up the hallway pressure and just try and defend through kitchen. Now, obviously, the big issue with that is they could also use the wall breach to try and open club, and then the entire rotate is just a pain in the butt for the defenders. But we'll have to see. This is defending, or excuse me, Fierce on defense, Yakazuna on attack, round 7. This is a all tied up series. The winner of this match will go on to the grand finals to fight the last team, which is the last team of the round, and fight for a chance for $2,000. That is some clean money. Clean money. You got 4 boys, $2,000? Sheesh. You're looking at like $400 a boy, I think, right? 4 times 5, that's 20. And then, yeah, you add a couple zeros. Yeah, we're good. We're maths, boy. Your boy put in that work. Went to coolmathgames.com. Let's go. All right, here we go. Adaxi with a shotgun. As you'd expect, but no Igmar. No Igmar. Stars is sitting on the Igmar, but he's not sitting in lockers. He's kind of there. Okay, so it looks like the attacking team is expecting to try and clear out lockers, which we appreciate. Floggle just kind of wall banging some stuff. Feral, I was sweating bullets for a minute. I was like, "Yo, Feral, you about to get caught, my guy?" Smoke. Yeah, actually, pretty good smoke, all things considered. Just kind of, expected wall bangs. Stars starts, trying to protect lockers. Molotov buys them a little bit more time, as you would expect. And here we go. Attacking team coming in. So far, very good defense. Adaxi just kind of blind firing. Catches someone on the shoulder here. Stars holding a very clean angle. 3 of them being held off by Stars alone. Floggle and Teigman getting held off by D-Gray. So far, so good. They don't have a wall breach to try and open this up. Defenders have completely stalled the momentum of the attacking team here, and it's going to come down to these picks. But the defending team, obviously, with the advantage, there's barbed wire exactly where it needs to be. Adaxi tries to get a pick, but obviously they were ready for it. Attacking team starting to rotate now. D-Gray not paying attention. Oh no! He gets them with the NAC 11. Voxel the first to fall on this round. Another one, Lobster Falls. The defending team going hard. The attackers have gotten in, but at a big cost of their own. Oh, God. D-Gray going hard. They're just falling over. Only Adaxi, the first man to fall on the defending team. The wall bang is big. And nothing, absolutely nothing is gained on the Yakazuna team for that fight. Holy cow, that was perfect. That was perfect from the defense. They needed a wall breach or something just to try and get in there. But the momentum. As soon as the defending team stopped that first initial push from reception and lockers, it was done. It was done. Fierce smells blood in the water right now. I guarantee it. They are smelling blood in the water. That was fantastic. Key thing to point out, Adaxi actually holding the hallway did very well. I don't want to, I don't want to... Oh, hey, casting team. There they are. Shoutouts again to Zigek. Oh, there we go. Hang on. Lag detected. There we go. Real quick, let's give a quick shout-outs to the casting team here. You've got, of course, Zigek, Revenant, and Satrims. Satrims, our production guy, Revenant, and Zigek, the casters that you probably heard in the beginning of the video. And here we go. It's not match point, but this is, again, one of the little ones that adds up very quickly if you're not careful. We are on Factory here with Fierce on the defense for, I believe, the last time in this half, and then we're going to be switching teams here. And Yakazuna down a match as the attackers. Big deal. Big deal. Let's take a look at kind of the icons that we have here. Looking like a potential office push with... Let's see. Office push. Where else could they be coming in, though? I mean, you'd almost expect like a storage. Yeah, okay, so it might be a 3-2... storage, getting security over storage, and then pushing in through offices to get that. Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah. Okay. So it is going to be. They're going to secure the northeastern side of factory, and then try and work their way in. Maybe get the servers' lights off so that they can start using their NVGs. The only problem is they have to cross through that open area, and they'll have to use the office, windows to try and gain that map control that they're going to need. It's going to be difficult, but they can do it. They can definitely do it here. I like the use of the grenade idea. I mean, you can see that they're hoping to try and clear out that bottom left section of pipeworks with that grenade. The grenade isn't indicating to blow it up in that doorway. He's saying throw it across the way. And let's take a look here at the items. Marbles sitting in, grenade killing range, which is hilarious because that's exactly what the casters were talking about. The attackers were talking about. Floggle. Look at these circles here. I really like to see this on either team. Just they're talking about, hey, Floggle, when the timer goes off, throw smoke here. That's going to blind stars from being able to have that line of sight. And as you can see here, okay, door opens, Voxel letting Feral know that he's there. Not the end of the world because there's barbed wire there. Makis is checking the window, letting Voxel know it's clear, at least up to there. We're going to have an office push, though, and this is going to come down to D-Gray. It's all going to come to... He knows that it's there. There's the door breach, Molotov immediately, and he backs off. I love this. He is playing cautious. He knows what's on the line here, and that was a great way to disengage. I think that was a flashbang goes off, doesn't really catch anything. Another Molotov doesn't do a whole lot. Wallbang, Adaxi wallbangs, letting him know he's there. Oh, Voxel! Feral catches Voxel, though! That was huge! Okay, they do trade with Floggle. Gun show galore, and it is a shooting field, and there's only 2 people left here from the Yakazuna team. They got completely obliterated in their push. Checked them out from the library, read it all, put it all back. Fierce. 3 versus 1. Taiga Man has to make the magic happen as there is a Mac 11, an Igmar, and a Mop in his way. There's a grenade. Grenade goes big? No, Adaxi goes big! Adaxi going big this map. Fantastic. Well done by Adaxi. Holy cow, that charge was perfect because he read that. I don't know if he was aware of the grenade going down, but he just said, all right, sending it. and he did. And then that crossfire into office was so clean. That crossfire into office was clean. Holy cow, that was nice. All right, I believe we should have the teams swapping if my math is accurate. Survey says, If the Enforcer UAV above can see you, it can shoot you. All right, Kill Dome is the name of the game. No, we've got one more on the books here with Fierce in defense. Now, mind you, boys and girls, this is the second. If Fierce gets this point, they will be on match point until Yakazuna, until 12 rounds, which is huge. That is so big on this kind of in this kind of settings. When Fierce must be feeling real good right about now because they know they've got room to wiggle. Even if they lose this round, it's no big deal. Yokozuna are going to be on 4, they're going to be on 5, then they switch, and then they have the attacker advantage. That is incredibly encouraging for Fierce right now. All right, it is going to be a beach push. Look at these smokes. Look at those smokes. You know what that tells me? That tells me Yokozuna is scared. We have not seen them smoke on any of the matches, any of the maps so far. 10 seconds. Look at that. 9 to 10 seconds. 2:09. Look at that. Look at that read from Adaxi. Holy cow, that is clean. Is he going to call them out? Does this man have map hacks on? He knows. He knows. Holy cow. You got to love. That is skill right there. That's good stuff. So, okay, I want to talk about those smokes. Those smokes from the attacking team is fear. Those are Fierce smokes. They are scared of Fierce right now. And I say that because in the past 2 matches that we have seen, neither team has really been caring about their smoke flashes on the beach. They've generally not been caring. They really haven't been giving all that much, like, concern. But, oh, look at that. Feral and Adaxi stacked up. They know what's going on. They know what's going on. All right, here we go. So it is going to be a beach push. Oh, yeah, look at that. They're just gunning for it. So they are going to be stacking up for a beach push, which is, you know, as the read expects. Prometheus Noble. They plant in between jungle? No, I think they were just making noise in case there was someone there. That Molotov is such a meme. Look at the wall banging. They know. Holy cow, they know. Another Molotov. Sir, you are not allowed to enter. This is a no flex zone. And, sir, you're doing nothing but flexing on these kids right now. Holy cow. All right, real talk. Real quick. We've got the Mop for Marbles, Stars on the Igmar, Adaxi with the shotgun, Feral with the KP, and D-Gray with the Grubber. They finally get on. Almost 30 seconds getting burnt. Shotgun and ranged weapons ahoy. Floggle finally gets into a safety spot away from Adaxi's Legros. Lobster on the Black Tar. Or the Blick Tar, whatever you want to call it. Oh, big catch. Oh, I hope that grenade didn't catch anybody from... I think that grenade was a whiffed grenade. Look at the damage on Voxel. Stars is just mag dumping and catches Floggle. Stars is going to get away. 4v4. Feral catches Tigman. Oh my god. They're just falling over themselves. It's all down to Lobster and Voxel. Holy cow. Fierce is being aggressive, but they're being confident in their pushes. Okay, D-Gray's going to get caught. Doesn't... Oh, no. Holy cow, Voxel didn't catch him. Did he not see... Oh, no, he couldn't see him because of the pillar. Okay, so he heard the gunshot, so now he's going to start checking for D-Gray. They see each other. Oh, okay, he catches him. That's a big deal. It's still 3-on-2. But, mind you, where's the bomb? That's right. It's over by the defender's side. And Voxel and Lobster got to make some magic happen here with this push. This is going to be a big one. Stars is sitting on the bomb. Feral dies for nothing. Lobster double taps him just in case. The Mop from Marbles. Lobster's going to chase him down. Even if he loses the Mop, it doesn't matter. The bomb is going to go off. And here we go. We've got a match on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. 3-win round for Fierce for the opportunity to win $2,000 in the grand final. Fierce are saying, we are not having none of your crap, casters. You want to tell us that you are still favoring Yakazuna? Check up and wake up, son. It's Fierce's time to shine. Holy cow, they're going hot. Team Switch and Yakazuna are in peril. Yakazuna are going to be sweating bullets going into this. They are on match point till the end of this. And that is, I don't even think that matters at this point. They got 3 rounds. Yeah, they have 3 rounds to tie it. They have to go perfect on these 3 rounds to tie. to tie, not to win. They've already lost the opportunity to win with that last round. That's already too late. This is just to tie, to save their bacon. Any round lost from here on out is going to give Fierce the W that they need to move on to the grand finals. This is going to be important. Auto shotty and storage that we are seeing here from the defending team. Looks like the attackers are again mindful of that lockers hallway. That's going to be incredibly important, but it looks like they're going to be favoring a reception kitchen push, which is really nice because that'll give them what they need. WC or wash closet or the bathroom, as some like to say. That, oh no, I hope that wall breach, wall plus clacker, I think. This is a big deal. Okay, so that auto shotty is going to be in pretty much the best spot it can be to try and make some magic happen here. That is going to be incredibly important for the defenders to win. If that auto shotty can go off on the attacking team, they stay in it. If that auto shotty falls over and dies, that's game. Because at this point, whether or not the we've already reiterated, but this is now make or break. They're going to go far. Okay, now this is interesting. I want to point out that that giant arc that one of the attackers wrote down, they're going to make noise to kind of bait that it is a lockers push. Look at that. Look at that. But, okay, Voxel on the auto shotty. This is going to be big. Voxel has to go big. All right, here we go. 1 second. Good luck, have fun. Fierce. 1 point away from going to grand finals. Yakazuna, down 3. Has to perfect the next 3 rounds for a chance to stay in this game. Oh, and it is good morning, Adaxi. Big pick. Big pick. Adaxi falls over to make us his up pick, and the entire game has shifted. They're going to start opening and flashing everything that they can. They are going to get into kitchen. Where is our Makis? Is in a good line of sight. Auto shotty still very comfortable. He's still in a great position. Okay, auto shotty just starts kind of dumping the wall. Marbles is going to flash in on nothing technically. Auto shotty goes hard. Marbles doesn't know where the auto shotty is. D-Gray trying his best to figure out, but it's the repeat of last round. They have no way of getting in on these attackers here. They need a wall breach or something to make the magic happen. Defenders more than happy of just sitting here and waiting. There's the wall breach. All right, I don't know if Voxel hurt it or not, but he does back off. Yep, casters see it. We see it. Clacker goes off. Auto shotty. Molotov catches a lot of them. Feral and Marbles cleans Voxel out. Tiger Man gets flashed. 3 on the bomb. Stars falls over on the rotate. 2 on 4. Yakazuna fighting. They get him. They're not out yet. Yakazuna, 2 more rounds to tie. They're not done yet, boys and girls. They got to fight 2 more rounds. That was exactly what they needed, though. I don't think there was a whole lot of power weapons used, but the wall breach was burned for this round. Big, big deal. Also, Lobster has the clackers. As weird as this sounds, and this is something that I do see occasionally in public matches, defenders sit on top of a door, and when they start hearing the stomps around it, they just start spamming the clicker. Because the idea is if the attackers try and rush the plant, they're going to just blow it up when they lose the time, and they might actually catch one of the attackers in a weird situation. Okay, here we go. Round 11. Factory. This one, as we saw when Fierce held this position, it all came down to that office storage game. As soon as Fierce pretty much turned the office into a shooting gallery, everything fell apart for them. Everything fell apart for Yakazuna. It looks like, oh no, hang on, take a look at this. Pipeworks and offices both getting 2 lines, so we might be seeing a double split push breach here from the attackers, which would be interesting because if they do decide to do that, they're pretty much banking on using the D-Day ramp for Kill Dome. And we have the Saber. It's sitting on Pipeworks. I don't know. Are they actually going to try and go for a double breach? They are. Oh my, oh my. Okay. So it's going to be a double breach office pipeworks, which is going to threaten the mop player that's sitting back in pipeworks. This could, well, this is going to be spicy because we'll have to see how it's going to depend entirely on how much Yakazuna commits to the storage defense. It's going to entirely depend on that. If we only see one person defending, they should be fine for the defense. Smoke? No, no smoke? Yes, smoke. Yes, smoke. Smoke, go there. Okay. Interesting. Molotov? No Molotov. All right, well, here we go. We have the attackers, or the defenders set up. We've got Makis on that mop. We've got Floggle with the Igmar, Voxel with the Igmar, Grubber, on Lobster, and Tigerman with the KR. On the attacking side, we have Feral with the AP-25. Adaxi hasn't chosen. Adaxi with the AP-25, Marbles with the AP-25, and Digray with the AP-25. So Pipeworks explodes. The defenders react accordingly. Molotov doesn't actually land where it needs to. Kind of a crap shot, actually. It lands, but it's not. I don't think it's going to toast them. Wall bangs from the attackers as Voxel is more than comfy in his little spot. Oh, no, it doesn't catch him. Okay, doesn't catch him. Feral is way far up there. Way far up there. And this is a slow push. Holy cow. 30 seconds already into this round, and nothing has really been completed. They opened Pipeworks. Office is now going to open. The attackers are going to react accordingly. Smoke goes into servers, so the guy in servers is now useless. He's going to have to blind push. Tigerman gets Marbles. They're trying to clear. They finally get Tigerman. The rotate gets Adaxi. 4-4. Feral's starting to rotate, probably trying to get into the fan so he can be useful to his team. But the attackers have stalled. It's 3-4, excuse me. Feral trying to figure out. He's got to make some magic happen because Office is stuck. Feral doesn't see Floggle. Floggle doesn't see Feral either. Lobster is going to start rotating. Does he hear the stomping? Feral, I think Feral heard the stomping. He lands. Lobster starts to rotate again. Feral's looking for him. Feral is looking for Lobster, but Lobster, I don't think Lobster knows. Here comes the flash. Flash goes. Feral gets him. Gunshots. Madness everywhere. Floggle is going to start looking. They get the lights. And Stars falls over. It's all on Feral to find 3. Gunshots. Feral catches Floggle. Does he just want to try and go for maybe the Igmar save? Look at this. Smoke. Molotov is good. Mop goes burr. And they stick it. Here we go. Last round. Best of 3. For the tie. Can we see the reversal? Can we see the reversal from Yakazuna? Madness coming out here from the Yakazuna team. Okay, here we go. Kill Dome. 2 squads enter, 1 squad leaves. All going to be up to, can Fierce make the magic happen? They have to push Beach. There is no more entries allowed for them. And, well, Yokozuna are going to know that. Yokozuna is going to still stack up like they normally do. They have to know that all of the utility has been used, and that's going to be a big deal. That is going to be a big deal because that means they can pretty much commit everything they have to the beach defense. They're going to stack up accordingly. But yeah, look at all that. This is going to be awkward. This is going to be really awkward for Fierce because there's only one way they can come in. I like the grenade locations. The flash and the smoke is good. But this is going to hurt. This is going to really hurt. All right. Sorry about that. Had to send out a quick text. Lots of lines of sight here. Attackers really trying to plan out this engagement because they know as soon as the stuff hits the fan, it falls apart. 10 seconds. Will Yokozuna win this round, tie it up for a potential kind of last man standing match, or can Fierce take it, make it a 7-5 finale, and go on to their go on for the chance to win $2,000 in the grand finals? Marbles with the saber, moving his way towards... Okay, no, I think he was bait. He was bait. It looks like the defenders are going to completely give up beach, so they don't have to worry about too much. Now, obviously, the attackers are going to have to respect this, so they get the door, flashbang goes out, and they are in. So, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Smoke is nice. Completely blinds Teigman. Makus with the op doesn't land anything. Flashbangs go out. Good Molotov. Adaxi gets completely deleted. Voxel is just continuing to harass Stars. Stars trying to figure out how he can get some range here. Feral and Marbles just trying to get some picks here on Makus and Voxel. If they can catch those two, it will be over for them. It will be over for the attacking team. But right now, Fierce down a man. Shots going off. Shots going off. Saber whiffs. Makus still holding on to that mop. They get the power. Wall bangs go off, but don't catch anybody. And it is now night vision hours as the attack... Oh, the grenade is big! Feral catches Makus with it. I was going to mention it as I was shifting, but I didn't want to make any weird noises. All right, tied up. The mop is down, but Voxel is still alive with that Igmar. Feral working his way through, catches Floggle, doesn't kill him though. Backs off, finally catches Lobster. Marbles finds Teigman. Saber versus Legros. You would think it'd be an easy decider. Voxel is still alive. 27 seconds on the bomb. They need to get things done here. They catch Voxel, but is there enough time? Only one man left. Here we go. He's got to find 4. Taiga dies, and 7-5 is your final score as Fierce go up 2-1 against Yokozuna. Congratulations to Fierce, moving on to the grand finals as Yokozuna secures their 3rd place. Of course, well done to both teams.
I'm very happy to see how competitive Fierce has gotten. I am blown away though by that performance. That's a lot to take out Yakuza so cleanly and not even take it to overtime. That's really amazing. That second set, 7-1, is just, I mean, that's gonna...
That grenade,
that's gonna sit...
the grenade / the charge from Feral set them off and got them what they needed.
They are now knocked out, and Fierce will be the ones to take on Nemesis tomorrow at 1 p.m. EST, guys, in the grand finals. Nemesis has yet to be knocked out at all. Double elimination. Nemesis has 2 lives, and Fierce has but 1. Pretty rough.
And playing for high stakes this time, too. That's a $2,000 prize pool on the line. So, yeah, we hope that you join us here on the DPL broadcast tomorrow. Again, you said at 1 o'clock?
That's right, 1 p.m. EST is when the match will be streamed between Nemesis and Fierce for the grand finals of DPL Season 3.
Oh, man, we hope to see you there tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching. This is the DPL.
Take care, everyone.
All right, you guys are good.
Cool. Well done, boys.
Oh, yeah.
I must go with